Hi Pisces, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading. I hope you are doing really well. I'm going to take a second to remind everyone that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Pisces out there. So guys, take what resonates for you and just simply leave the rest for someone else. Please remember that the energies may reverse. So if it's resonating for you, Pisces, you get in where you fit in, but don't force yourself into a reading that is not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Pisces? Pisces. All right. Pisces, you are starting out with the Three of Swords. You have the Ten of Wands in reverse, and you have the Four of Coins. So I'm seeing that you're experiencing something here that is extremely painful. There's almost a sense of separation within yourself, which is, I don't usually get that kind of message, but it's almost like you've locked a little bit of yourself away because of a very painful, hurtful experience. And that's why I'm seeing that you're very guarded here. Now, you're resolving this because the Ten of Wands is in the reverse. I do feel like at some point you were so overwhelmed with pain that you couldn't see your way through this, but you now are beginning to. And I feel like for some of you, it's because of the help of someone else. Someone here is coming to your assistance. But I do feel that you are still holding on to something from the past that was extremely painful. And it, you know, a lot of times you're coming out of this energy. It's like you're in a transitional phase, but sometimes you revert right back into it. I do feel like you have support though, and that is really good. Let me see who's in your energy. Show me who is in Pisces energy. Now, I am noticing that your energy came out very quickly, very easily. The person that you're dealing with that's in your energy, theirs is a little bit more cloaked. It's like they don't want to give up that energy as readily. But they gonna, because I'm getting it. Five of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Three of Cups in the reverse. So there's been conflict with this person. This is what caused the pain. This person is now waiting for you to come back towards them. I feel like they want you to be the one who chases after them. That's interesting. Because the conflict is still there. It's still outstanding. And this person is almost like, you know, holding back, as their energy was, refusing reconciliation until you come after them, you chase after them. I don't see you doing that, though. I mean, we'll clarify to be sure. Now, with the Three of Cups in the reverse, I don't see this person, you know, being very happy about the situation. It's like they're sitting back and saying, well, Pisces needs to come and make up with me. Let me see the energy between Pisces and this person. This person could be somebody that's difficult to get along with. And I feel like you're trying. You want to get along with them. And I also feel like you would prefer that they came towards you as well. So you could be in a little bit of a standoff with this person. Yeah, Six of Cups in the reverse. Releasing the past, letting the past go. You're obviously holding on to something here because it was so painful and because it's not resolved. So both of you want to resolve this. You both want to release it, let it go, but you're both waiting for the other person to be the one reaching out. Let me see what's affecting this connection. The Ace of Swords, communication. Yeah, clarity, communication, truthful communication, though. Yeah, it's almost like there's just been this spider web of conflict that has been built here. And it's also, you know, like I said, a standoff. Both of you wanting the other person to resolve it. Or at least initiate the resolution of it. You both want to resolve it, though. Let me see the outcome. Show me the outcome. All right, we have the Emperor in the reverse. You could be dealing with an Aries. and the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So you're not going to take action towards this person, even though they're waiting for you to, they're wanting you to do that. You're not going to, because you feel that it's not your responsibility to take control of this situation. So you're not going to. You want to resolve it, but you're not going to do that. And they're going to. They have the Queen of Swords here. This tells me that they're going to initiate a conversation with you. They are coming towards you very truthfully, and I do feel like this is going to be a, conversation that's going to pull you guys out of this conflict or whatever has happened here. So they are going to approach you, and they are going to approach you truthfully, but I have to be honest, they're also going to be very guarded. I really feel like because they kind of wanted you to be the one to approach them, and their words can be a little harsh, can be a little cutting, so just be aware of that. At the bottom of the deck is the Page of Coins. This is underlying energy, and it can indicate several things. It could indicate an offer being made, especially an offer of resolution. It can also indicate communication, starting very small and then growing, because we do see it's going to be a very important conversation. And, for some of you, this could indicate somebody new trying to come into your energy, but I really don't think that's for most of you. So let me see the Three of Swords. We'll clarify your reading, Pisces. Show me the Three of Swords for Pisces. I'm going to try that again. It's a little much. Show me the Three of Swords for Pisces. All right, we have the Three of Pentacles reversed and the Three of Cups reversed. You both have that, so you're mirroring each other somewhat. You're both unhappy with the situation. You feel like there's a lack of stability, like this person broke some sort of a contract, a social contract, or, and you're definitely feeling like it's not stable. For some of you, there could be third-party energy involved as well. This person may have put you in competition with somebody else, because I'm getting a lot of threes, and that generally, especially along with this Page of Coins, can indicate, third-party energy. Take it only if it resonates for you. Regardless, this conflict has been extremely difficult for you. And I don't feel like you're cooperative with releasing this and letting it go. Whatever this person has said to you was very harsh, and it was very painful. For some of you, you were in an established connection with this person, and that has now broken down. I don't see for most of you that either of you are dating others. This seems to be somebody that is definitely in your energy, whoever it is that you're thinking of. Let me see the Ten of Wands reversed. Neither of you are happy with this situation, though. Show me the the Ten of Wands reversed. Knight of Swords. Okay, there it is, Seven of Swords. So there was some kind of deceptive behavior that was here. And like I said, for some of you, it's third party. Now, third party doesn't necessarily indicate another person. It could indicate anything that is interfering with the situation. You may have said something, or somebody may have come to you and told you about this. Whatever this is, you don't feel like it's insurmountable, but it was very painful. So somebody may have told you, or it could have come out, but the truth has been spoken about whatever this deceptive energy is. So it's out in the open, you're aware of it. Let me see the Four of Coins. And it's definitely created a lack of trust. Judgment in reverse and the Queen of Swords. Now they have the Queen of Swords, so again, I'm seeing mirroring energy. I do feel like you're open to talking to this person. They're open to talking to you. But you're wondering right now, did you make a serious judgment call, like a mistake, with, you know, even being involved with this person. I do feel that you are open to conversation, but like I told you earlier, you're not going to take this, you know, into your own hands. You're not going to be the one to bring this together. If this person does not act, you're not going to. You're in a more of a passive energy. You're in an energy of saying, I didn't do anything wrong. You did. I now know about it, and you really need to come forward, and you need to be the one to bring this together. You need to bring up this conversation. So let's look at their energy. Show me the Five of Wands for the person in Pisces energy. Six of Cups in the reverse. So they don't want to let you go. Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups. Wow. So this person, you may have known this person for a very long time. Some of you are married to this person or in a long-standing relationship. So this person sees you as being happiness. They see you as being somebody that they want in their life, you know, for the long term. They also see you as somebody that, you know, they may feel you releasing them, or they feel like you are. They don't want that. They want stability. They want this connection to come together. This person dreams of a future with you. I almost feel like somebody ratted them out for something that they have done, or you found out in some manner. Let me see the Three of Wands. I do also feel like this person is aware that if this is going to get resolved, that they're going to have to be the one to take action, but their ego likely is keeping them from doing so. We have the Sun in reverse, and we have the Star card. Yeah, they're very unhappy, Pisces. This person, they were keeping secrets. They were, and I have to be honest with you, they may still have a few more, and if that's the case, you're suspicious of that. With the Star card, they want to balance this out. They want to heal this connection, and they're waiting for that. They may be a little bit unsure on how to approach you. That could be why they're in this waiting energy. This person could fear rejection. So I do feel like this waiting energy, they're hoping you would come to them. They're beginning to understand that that's not going to happen. And I do feel like this is somebody that, you know, will come towards you. Let's see. Show me the Three of Cups in the reverse. Page of Cups reversed. We have the Seven of Wands reversed and the Page of Wands reversed. So this person could have had other energies, other people in their energy, and maybe they weren't being honest about it. If that is the case, I can tell you that they don't have other people in their energy any longer. They know that that's not something that you're going to be okay with. And I do feel this person, it's taking them a while. They've been very silent. There's a lot that hasn't been said. And I also feel like this person is aware that they have to approach you. They're having to overcome their pride in order to do so. They do want to resolve the conflict, and they will ultimately come to you, but it's taken them a minute. Yeah, it's taken them a minute because they don't want to apologize. They don't want to be the one to approach you, and they may not really know quite how to do so. So they're constricting themselves, but they do want to resolve the conflict. They may have listened to advice or been involved with people that encouraged them to do things that they normally would not have. Let me see the energy between Pisces and this person. Yeah, and I'll tell you this, if they had to choose between you and anyone else, they are choosing you. All right, Seven of Pentacles reversed and the Eight of Cups reversed. They may have walked away from the connection. They're definitely coming back towards you, though. It's just taken them a while. They're having to overcome their pride, their ego. They're having to, you know, figure out how to exactly to approach you. In the meantime, you have lost patience with this person. You're very unhappy with them. You're uncooperative with trying to resolve it because you don't feel that it's your responsibility to do so. So you're not currently investing in this connection whatsoever. But I do feel like they definitely want to be with you. So they're coming towards you. Let me look at this Ace of Swords, because I feel like that is a very important conversation. And it is sitting right in the center of your reading. Temperance. Sagittarian energy, by the way. I see Aquarius and Leo here as well. And then we have the Seven of Cups reversed. So yeah, this person is going to come to you and tell you, look, I do not have any other options at this point. You're going to feel very, very much happy about that. I do feel like it's going to balance things out, because I see you in this energy of prayerful, passive energy, waiting for this person to come towards you and to heal the connection. I feel like you want to heal the connection. You just don't feel it's your responsibility to initiate it. And I do feel like this person is going to realize that they have no other choice. If they want to heal this, and they do, that they have to come towards you. They have to initiate this conversation. I think they're having difficulty doing it for the reasons I mentioned before. That's why the wait is here. But ultimately, I do see them doing that. And I don't see them actually having options in their life. Now, I don't know if they did at some point, and maybe they weren't honest with you. But at this point, it does not appear that they do have options. So, not that everybody has options. Let me word that differently. I don't see them exercising other options. I see them, actually being very much wanting to be with you. Let me look at your outcome. Show me the outcome for Pisces. All right, we have the Devil in reverse, Capricorn energy. We have the King of Cups. You could be dealing with another Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Cancer. And then we have this Five of Cups in the reverse. So yeah, there is love in this connection. You both love one another. You both want to work this out. And I do feel that this person is going to approach you. They have no other choice. It's not going to get resolved if they don't, because you have dug in your heels. And, that could be very correct. I don't know. I feel like you're open to resolving it, but you're not dealing with toxic energy either. You're not. And I do feel like the both of you are coming together for a very honest, very important conversation. And I do see it resolving because there is love here. This person is asking you for a second chance. Yeah, they're asking for a second chance. They know that there is love here. And they are coming forward having learned lessons from past behaviors, most likely third-party energy at some point. But they're asking for a second chance. They're taking the lessons forward, and they're saying, no, I am not interested in any other third party over you. That's not what I'm looking for. So I do feel like there is the possibility of a resolution coming. So keep your chin up. Be hopeful. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So that is underlying energy, and that does tell me that currently, there's a lack of truth. There's a lack of, conversation, a lack of truthful conversation for that matter, and a lack of clarity. But it's coming, because that's in the center of your reading. That's what's affecting the current connection and the outcome. So it's a transition, like I said to you earlier. So let's pull a oracle card. I am pulling for the sign of Pisces. Pisces. All right, so your card is number 29, and the card is Coming to Life. So let's read that. Give me 1 second, Pisces. Something beautiful is being born in your life. When you look at your life, can you see how you've grown and evolved over time? Perhaps you have shed skins and identities and created new ones, or at the very least, matured in your ideas about yourself and the world you inhabit. You know things take time, and Spirit's timetable is rarely in sync with your own. This card indicates that a long-held dream is beginning to show signs of life. You must try not to coax it along or shape it according to your desires. Spirit knows the best form for the manifestation of this dream, and your life can become even better than you could possibly imagine. Now is the time for reverence and awe. Allow the contours of your path to be carved by the hands of the divine. All you have to do is show up. Oh, I love that for you, Pisces, because that's really what I see you doing here. And this could also apply to other areas of your life as well. So I do hope that this has been helpful. If you have resonated with this reading, Pisces, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. And until I see you in your next reading, know that you are loved, Pisces, and namaste.